Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
This morning we have learned the identity of a woman who was killed after being struck by a car in Frankfurt.
And crews are still dealing with the aftermath of a train derailment in Paris. We have these stories and breaking news as it happens on WKYT this morning.
Well, good morning to you, bright and early. It's good to have you with us as we get this day off and rolling. It's Tuesday. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. For the first track on the weather, let's turn to meteorologist Micah Harris. I think.
Ready to go? There he is.
First track isn't that good of a track. I mean, we have some rain over toward the eastern zones. Some rain back toward the west. It's just going to be flying on through as we work our way through the morning hours. There's First Alert Defender Live Radar. As we got things going on this morning, you see a few showers up toward the north and northwest. Now, this is going to be slowly but surely make its way through. And once this back edge of it, back toward Louisville, passes on through, then we're going to start to see those temperatures drop through the day. So we're already hitting our high this morning right there at 51 degrees in Lexington, 52 in Richmond, and by the afternoon, like I said, we're dropping 44, a few showers. We'll go over the latest forecast coming to you in just a few minutes.
Okay, Micah, we'll see you in a bit. And in the news, new this morning, we're learning the identity of a woman who was killed last night after being struck by a car in Frankfurt.
It happened around 8 o'clock at the intersection of Versailles and Walnut Street. We're told that the victim has been identified as 24-year-old Quanah Renee Washington of Frankfurt. We're told Washington had just left for work when she went to cross Broadway and was struck by a vehicle traveling eastbound on Versailles Road. Police say the driver of the vehicle was not injured in the accident.
There is no crosswalk, and it's a fairly dark area. Although there are businesses there, it's not really well lit with street lights.
An autopsy and toxicology exams are scheduled for this morning, and WKYT will continue to track the investigation throughout the morning.
New this morning, a Nicholasville man is behind bars, and police say he is responsible for 4 Lexington burglaries. 30-year-old Christopher Miller was arrested yesterday evening. Police say he is responsible for 4 break-ins that happened back in November. They say he took part in burglaries at Hibbett Sports, China King, Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, and Smoke and More. Police say Miller was in video surveillance at some of the stores that have been burglarized. 3 train cars derailed and fell into a creek after police say the ground gave way under the tracks. That, of course, happening early yesterday morning. We were tracking that as we were on air along Stoner Creek in downtown Paris. The train, it turns out, was hauling coal. No one was injured in the derailment. Investigators are still trying to figure out what caused the ground to give way. But police say the tracks were built on a high wall that's more than 100 years old. The tracks at least have been there that long. Once crews finish removing the cars, they'll have to figure out if a sewer line below was damaged.
Raw sewage may be dumping in the Stoner Creek, and also coal is in the Stoner Creek. EPA is here, and that's what their biggest concerns are at this point.
EPA say at this point the drinking water has not been contaminated in Paris. CSX workers hope to have trains running through Paris again today once they reroute the tracks.
Well, students and teachers at a Central Kentucky high school are remembering a teenager killed in a crash. 17-year-old Colton Burris died Saturday after investigators say he lost control of his truck. He was on his way to take the ACT. Burris was a student at Harrison County High School and a member of the junior ROTC program there. This morning, his fellow cadets asked school administrators if they could lower flags to half-staff in his honor.
When you lose somebody that's your own age like that, and somebody that you're that close to, they have a really hard time processing it.
People who knew Colton say he wanted to go to college and become an officer in the military. Grief counselors are on hand at Harrison County High School yesterday.
A memorial service was held last night for a University of Pikeville student-athlete who died after an accident. 21-year-old Tyler Williams played baseball for U-Pike. He died from injuries he received in an ATV crash on Friday night. More than 100 people attended last night's service. Many of them said Williams left a good impression on everyone he met.
Was just a great leader, a great student, a great athlete, an awesome Christian, a guy that led by example.
Williams was also a star athlete at Belfry High School. His visitation will be held at that school tonight from 6 until 10, and the funeral will also be at the school Wednesday afternoon at 1.
Well, a Whitley County woman says that it has become a Christmas tradition at her home for 25 years. She turns that home into a winter wonderland. But she says some Grinches have tried to actually ruin it this year.
Yeah, vandals damaged the Christmas lights and other decorations at her home, along with her neighbors' homes in the Canada community. WKYT's Sam Smith has the story.
From a distance, it's almost like nothing happened here. Christmas decorations are standing and lights are in trees.
I put a lot of work into this and a lot of money.
Up close, you can see inflatable decorations were sliced and electrical cords were cut.
This first time anything's ever happened.
Letha Petrie didn't want to go on camera. She's been decorating her home for 25 years. She's in her 80s and does it all by herself. This is what her home looked like 4 years ago. It's a sight folks in the area look forward to every year.
Very first one to put them up each year.
Yep. When you see her lights go up, you know it's time.
So when her lights were cut, neighbors were furious.
I was mad this morning whenever I was told, because this is an awful good lady that it was done to.
The decorations here at this home were not the only ones to be vandalized. I talked with another homeowner. She says she saw one of the vandals running away with her wreath. That woman says it was a teenage boy with a brown coat. The belief in the area is that several teens are behind these acts of vandalism. Petrie will not let vandals stop her Christmas spirit.
Now I'm going to try to get them all back up.
She'll do that with donated lights and help from her neighbors. In Whitley County, Sam Smith, WKYT.
Well, depending on the weather, Petrie plans to have the decorations back up later today.
From the flu to strep throat to stomach bugs, many of you probably know someone who has been dealing with one of these illnesses lately. Doctors and nurses tell us they have been overwhelmed with patients over the last week. They're treating as many as they can, and they say most of the illnesses they're treating are the ones just mentioned, along with the common cold. Workers at the little clinic in Richmond say the number of patients has doubled in the last few weeks. They're now seeing as many as 70 patients a day.
This reminds me of a few years ago when they had the big H1N1 flu outbreak, when we'd seen numbers that high. We're seeing some similar numbers in our clinics now.
Workers at the little clinic tell us that many of their patients told them that their regular physician was already booked, so they came to the clinic. They also say their wait times have been as long as 2 or 3 hours.
A Pulaski County nursing home continues to be hit hard by the flu. The Pulaski County Health Department says 14 people there and 3 staff members at Summerwoods have now been diagnosed with flu. State health leaders consider that an outbreak. Summerwoods leaders say many residents and workers did receive a flu shot this year, but some still got sick.
There's been a drift from that particular strain, so the flu vaccine isn't necessarily as effective this year as it could have been.
Summerwoods leaders also say the flu cases there make up less than 3% of their population. They're asking visitors to spend less time with patients for now and wash their hands frequently.
The time is 4:38 on WKYT, and this morning an emergency fix is in place after high levels of radon were detected at a Lexington school. Our news partners at the Herald Leader report the Fayette County School Board voted for the immediate fix at Locust Trace Agri-Science Center. During winter break, radon mitigation systems will be installed to continue reducing those levels. That will cost about $50,000.
The committee that will screen candidates for Fayette County School Superintendent is now set. Last night, school board member Darrell Love was appointed to the committee to make sure the panel includes a racial minority. Yesterday morning, a coin toss determined the parent representative for the committee after a PTA election ended in a tie. Sharon Mofield Boswell won the coin toss. Certified staff members Maribeth Gaines and Jessica Heiler will also be on the committee, along with classified staff member Jelaine Mullins and Beaumont Middle School principal Kate McAnally.
A program that helps thousands of families around the Bluegrass will begin later this week. The 19th annual Faith and Community Christmas Store will be opening up Wednesday through Friday at the Southland Christian Church campus on Richmond Road. Volunteers spent Monday getting everything set up for that. Less fortunate families are allowed to choose free gifts from the store for their children, and the Christmas store still needs some help.
We need the donations, we need their hands and hearts. Come on, Lexington, we can do this again. Last year, 18,000 children were shopped for.
The Christmas store needs donations of toys, board games, sporting goods, and clothing. And for more information, you can go to WKYT.com. Jenny Ramsey, always out there in the fight in helping the less fortunate. Our time is rolling toward 4:40 on WKYT this morning, and we're just getting started.
We have a lot more on the way. The dangers of letting your child wear a coat while riding in a car seat after the break.
And we still have that big system just spinning its wheels to the north of us. And what that's going to do, throw a few showers in our direction as we work our way through mainly the morning, but afternoon too. It doesn't look like a good looking day. And I'll show you that forecast. A couple of shots of snow coming up.